Hello, friends. We are currently recording an emergency episode of our podcast at 5 in the morning because we have just been alerted to the fact that the HIYAT at Rosemont, Illinois, where the MFF convention is hosted, is currently complicit in the acts of animal abuse that have occurred at Midwest Fur Fest. This is a breaking story, and we are covering it as it happens. So, Mr. Labrador, what's the situation so far?
So, the situation so far is thus follows. We are trying to get through to their staff members to tell them in advance, almost a year in advance, that criminal activity is going to be planned and going to be committed. A year from...
Thank you for calling Hyatt Regency O'Hare, Chicago. Guided by Hyatt...
Sorry, go ahead. I'm going to get them on the phone. You keep talking, okay?
Okay.
Keep going.
So, here's the problem. They don't seem to care. They've going to be warned in advance, and they don't seem to care. They don't seem to give a damn.
Would you like to hear their exact words that were recorded?
Let's hear their exact words that have already been recorded.
I would love to tell you. Here is what they said. Fortunately, I took screenshots before they hung up on me. Here's what they said. Quote. Oh, one moment. Let me pull it up. Okay. We are currently on hold. We're going to press 0 to go through to the operator, okay?
Okay.
Okay, there you go. I'm going to start reading what they said, okay?
Okay.
Whenever we are put on hold, we will just read their own words to them.
Hey, can I get through to one of your supervisors? I have some rather critical information to give you.
Hi, is this Mr. Fox?
No, this is someone else. This is another concerned furry.
Okay, so again, if there is any information that you guys need to pass along, you can contact Rosemont Police Department.
We already
which
have.
Apparently already has, yes.
Yes.
And they will contact us. There is no supervisor here currently. Our security has already been talked to. If you need any information or need to pass anything along, I can give you our consumer affairs number.
Okay. So you can give me your manager's number.
It's this same number. There's no manager here currently.
I find that very hard to believe at night. There's always a night manager somewhere in the building.
Correct. Our current manager on duty, it defaults to when there's not a front office manager, is our security, who has already been talked to.
What about the security director?
Consumer affairs number. Do you understand?
What about the director's number of the security? Shouldn't they be known?
The security officer's name is John. Has to talk.
Shouldn't they be known about what? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Well, there's going to the police, which I have no idea what the police have been told. I am a different concerned furry.
Okay, then call 911 for this then.
Well,
Yes.
Okay? If there's an emergency, call 911. That's how it works.
okay.
Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
They just told us to call 911 on their location. How does that make you feel?
Oh my god, these people are ignorant.
Darling,
Do you know how
I'm going to read you their exact words. And keep in mind, we are currently recording for our podcast.
Yes.
So I want you to say exactly how you feel. Are you ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Here is what the Rosemont in HIYAT, the Rosemont HIYAT, owned by Michael HIYAT, had to say. Quote, here is what I said. I am a journalist. I am calling in regard to an online threat that has been made against the HIYAT. Here is their exact quote. You can reach out during the day to our upper management. How does that make you feel?
How exactly are you supposed to reach out to them? By calling through this bimbo? They can't give us a better connection line? I don't believe it.
Yeah, let me read you the next thing that she said. So, as instructed, we are calling 911.
Okay.
Hot Springs 911.
Hi, so I was instructed to call you guys because of an active security threat. Would I be able to be transferred to the location of the threat?
What do you mean?
My understanding is that when I call 911, I am directed to the local office. You said you're in Hot Springs, correct?
Yes.
The threat is currently happening in Chicago, Illinois. Can you transfer me to that 911 department, please?
No, I cannot. We can't transfer like that. You have to find the local police department number for Chicago.
Would you be able to help me with that?
I can look it up, but I'm sure there's several in Chicago. Let me see if I can Google and see what it comes up with.
It's specifically Rosemont, Illinois. It's a town just outside of Chicago. Rosemont, Illinois. There's currently a security threat happening at the Hyatt Hotel in that location. The staff of the hotel told me to call 911 in regards to the situation.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So the Rosemont Public Safety Department, I guess that's the number you would need to call. Let me give you this phone number. Oh, hold on. Let me see what this one is. Okay, it's going to be area code is 847
847
823
823
1134.
1134.
Yes.
Okay, and
That's the number that it's showing. There's also another number on here, but I'm not sure. It just shows that it's a user-suggested number, so let me give you this secondary number as well, just in case.
yes, thank you.
You're welcome. It's going to be area code is 847,
Okay,
and then 823 1133.
1133. All right. What is your name and your identification number, my friend?
My name is Sarah. I'm dispatcher number 208.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sarah. I greatly appreciate it. May I give you my name just
You're
in
welcome.
case?
Of course.
Okay. My name is Neil, Neil, Fox, Fox. If you need to call me back for any reason, my phone number is 501-226-6012. You got that?
I've got it.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it.
Hi. You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Now we are still recording, my dear. How did that make you feel?
That the police officers where we are far more competent and far more intelligent. Wonderful. I'm glad we're in a town where the police are effective at their jobs.
I agree. Now, what do you think we should do next?
I think we should give...
The number they gave us.
I think we should add the number they gave us to the bottom of this podcast and every single other one. And we should make a blurb saying, call the non-emergency line and light up their phones with information.
Okay, so I'm going to start doing that right now. And I'm going to make that post. I'm going to post it out onto our social media pages so our fans can help with this.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and dial that number on your phone so that you can go ahead and start talking to them. I'm going to dial separately with my phone, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You have reached the Rosemont Public Safety Directory. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. For the Detectives Division, press 1. For records,
Yes.
tickets, vehicle tows, administrative hearings, and red
Yes.
speed matters, press 2. For special functions, support service, and the Auxiliary Division, press 3. For fire prevention, crime prevention, and crime-free housing matters, press 4. To speak with 911 Dispatch Center Norcom, press 5. Invalid input. Please try again. You have reached the Rosemont Public Safety Directory.
Norcom Taylor.
Hello, is this the Rosemont police directory?
This is the dispatch center for Rosemont. How can I help you?
Okay, I would like to put in a non-emergency tip about the Rosemont
HIYAT.
There is, I'm a journalist, and I'm giving you guys a heads up that at the next FurryCon, the furries are planning on committing illegal acts of bestiality and zoophilia. And I wanted to give you an anonymous tip.
Okay, they're planning illegal acts on what? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, the phone cut out at the end. They're planning illegal acts on what?
Animals, specifically, at the next FurryCon. And we're trying to get the word out. Because the staff doesn't want to do anything. The staff's been stonewalling. And does that sound very fair?
Okay, so you want to put a tip out? You don't want to speak with officers or anything or make a report on it?
We do want to report on it, yes.
Okay, where are you located so I can send an officer to you? Are you located in Rosemont? Or are you able to go into the Rosemont police station and make a report? Because I can't do a report over the phone.
The location is our bureau office in Washington, D.C.
Okay. Yeah, I can't make a report from Washington, D.C.
We are telling you that there is a threat made against the HIYAT Rosemont for felony animal abuse. I would like to make a report to that effect, please.
Okay. Do you know the address of the HIYAT? Because we have multiple HIYATs in Rosemont.
Of course, it is the HIYAT Regency O'Hare, which is connected to the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center.
Okay. And do you have a callback number for you?
The callback number is 501-226-6012.
Okay. And what was your name?
Neil Fox.
I am a journalist. I run a radio show, and we were just alerted to this information. That's why I'm calling you at such a strange hour.
Okay, Neil. We'll get the information out to the officers, okay?
The officer has already been assigned to the case. May I give you the officer's information?
Sure. Go ahead with it.
Okay. Give me 1 moment to pull it up on my phone, okay?
Okay.
The officer's information is Officer Rose, R-O-S-E. I spoke with the police 2 days ago, the Rosemont Police, and my understanding is that Detective Sergeant Rose, phone number 847-823-1134, extension 365, is the number for Sergeant Rose.
Okay. Well, since there's already a report done with him, I can update him. I'll let him know that you contacted us again regarding it, okay?
Can I give more information, please?
you have more information?
My friend, I have been investigating this case for approximately 2 years for my show, which has 2.5 million radio listeners. Do you understand what I have said?
I understand.
I am calling to report that criminals are planning felony acts of bestiality and animal abuse at the Midwest Fur Fest convention.
Okay.
May I continue?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. The evidence confirms that furries, or furry characters, furry people, brought a service dog to the HIYAT, specifically the HIYAT that I told you, on December 1st through 4th of 2022, and they proceeded to perform acts of bestiality to the dog.
Okay, is this all the information that you've already given to the detective?
I was just made aware of this information, which is why I am calling you at 5 in the morning, my friend.
Okay, alright, I will pass it on to the detective, okay?
I have more information to give you. May I do that now?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So, the information that I have to give you is the following. The president of the convention is named Cheetah Goletz. The name is spelled CheetahGoletz. That is the person who is in charge of the event. The FurFest convention had over 13,000 attendees, and I have reports of 3 separate cases of bestiality that occurred at the event, which occurred on December 1st through 4th of 2022 at the Hyatt Regency O'Hare, connected to the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center.
Okay, did you have more information?
I do. Are you ready to write it down?
Go ahead.
Okay. The online username of one of the felons is HUSKEEEDOG. This is one of the individuals who committed the felony acts.
Okay.
Are you ready to continue?
Sure, go ahead.
Before I go on, I need your name and your identification, please.
I can give you my operator number is 123.
123? Okay, that's fine. Let's see. So the next piece of information that I have to give you is that one of the attendees of the convention, name is James, James, Christopher, Christopher, is accused of committing acts of pedophilia and zoosadism, which means abuse of an animal in a sexual fashion, i.e., raping an animal at the Midwest Fur Fest convention.
Okay, I'm still here.
Okay? Are you ready to continue?
More info? Go ahead.
The post in question that talks about the service dog was posted by the username WEREHOWLER on November 29th, 2022 at 6 a.m. The post says, quote, "Bringing my male service dog to Midwest Fur Fest in Rosemont, Illinois for the new cum pizza," meaning ejaculation onto a pizza. Quote, "The dog will unleash his load as a wonderful, clear, coated topping on a wonderful pepperoni pizza pie." You can find this public post on the username WereHowler, which I spelled to you before, at the time and date that I mentioned on the website http://twitter.com.
Okay, I'm still here.
Are you ready to continue?
I do. Neil, do you have any information for the detective that you already made a report about?
Can you please
You have his extensions and everything, correct?
What? What are you talking about?
For Detective Rose that you spoke with?
I have not yet spoken to Detective Rose. I was given
You said that you made a report with Detective Rose.
That is not...
Or you were just given his information?
I said I was given his information. I was compiling the information to give to Detective Rose, and as of 1 hour ago, I was alerted to the fact that there is an active threat to the convention, which is going to happen soon. Therefore, I am calling you to report the information now. I am also an autistic individual. Do you understand?
Okay, no, I understand. There's only so much that I can do over the phone. I can take down information, but I can't do anything with making a report-wise, especially if you're out of state. So,
I will...
Did you leave a voicemail with him or anything yet? Or you still need to get in contact with him?
Operator, I am a journalist. I am happy
No,
to...
I understand that. No, I know. Okay, what I can do is, all right, let me try getting you over exactly to his extension and leave your information for him so he can give you a call back, okay?
I am happy to come in person if that is necessary to make a report.
Yeah, if you're able to do that, the officer can take down all that information, and they can make a whole report for you. I just can't do a report over the phone.
Okay.
So I have the information that you gave me already, but I can't put it into any formal, report-wise, and I would have nothing to be able to give you a report number or anything on those means. So if you're able to go into the police department, you can go in at any time. We can have an officer. You don't have to speak directly to Detective Rose, and any officer can take the report for you.
I would like to make a request to be able to give my report over the phone because I am
I understand, but I can't do a request like that. I can't do anything over the phone. So I'm only in the dispatch center. I have no authorization. I'm not an officer to make a report.
I would like to make a request under the Americans with Disabilities Act at ada.gov to be able to make a report from my telephone number 501 226 6012.
You have to go into the station.
Do you understand the information that I have given to you, and have you written down my number?
I have your information. I have your phone number, 501-226-6012, correct? And then it was Neil Fox?
That is correct. My show is called Predators. It is airing on WWPR Tampa Bay AM radio station.
Okay, Neil. So this is what I can do for you. I can transfer you over to the police department, and I can transfer you to the detective's extension, or you can go into the police department, but I can't do anything for you over the phone.
I will come in person as soon as I can.
Okay. All right, Neil. I have all the information, okay? I have to disconnect. I actually have to grab a 911 call, okay? But come in as soon as you can so the officer can make a formal report for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, my friends, and that is a 911 operator denying an ADA request, which is a violation of federal law. How does that make you feel, Mr. Labrador?
Terrible. Absolutely horrendous. Horrendous, my dear.
Stay tuned, my friends. There is much more to this story to come.